mean, I just told the team in the locker room how proud I am of them. We had some guys go down tonight. They just keep, Jeremiah just said it, they just keep fighting. To go out there on Tuesday and see them guys practicing hard, just a great effort against a very good team, very well-coached team in Rice. And it was a great college football game to watch for our fans. I thought our fans were outstanding. They were vocal. It was just a fun night and very rewarding, and when LA went down, I just saw the team kind of rally around him. We've lost our best offensive player, defensive player, now our best special teams player, but they just kept fighting. And from a head coach's standpoint, couldn't be prouder.
That was quite a gut check. It seems that, when you trust your guys to go do something, they go get it done. I mean, what does that say about them?
Well, you got to show trust in people, That's how people respond, If you don't show trust in your players, they're not going to respond, And sometimes you got to take chances and show trust, And again, we went for it in our own territory. You got to show trust that they're going to get it done. Because when you do that and they do it, they believe in themselves, And that's what I want this team to do. I want them to believe in themselves and know that they can go do those things. So, this is probably my most satisfying win as a head coach, just because of I know where our team's at, and I know how hard they fought, and very rewarding.
You took lots of shots down the field on first downs. I mean, you really went for it, trying to the passing game, and it yielded results a couple of times. But are you looking for more success from that?
Yeah, we have to do that. And even sometimes when you don't connect, it tends to soften up the safeties, opens up things in the run game, and we're not the team we were last year. We know that we're not healthy. We don't have Aaron Jones, so we just can't think we're going to go out there and run it 50 times a game and win games. So, the formula that we're doing is trying to control the clock, but also take shots down the field. Mac, I think, again for the third straight week, didn't turn the ball over. He's been playing outstanding. He's efficient. He missed a couple throws early, but he really settled in nice. And what Mac does a great job of is we do a lot more run checks that could turn into play action passes. That could also turn into quick throws. And he's almost automatic on those. This kid's very smart, and he's just got that leader mentality. And I think the players are really starting to realize what they have in Mac. I've known it all along, but he's really starting to flourish. And Mac hasn't lost a game in the Sun Bowl yet, so let's keep that trend going.
Seems like Rice, looking at that drive down the missed field goal, they made so many plays in a row there, just big plays they made, and then all of a sudden you guys were able to get off the field and make a play on special teams. What did that mean to turn it around?
Well, I mean, anytime you get a field goal block, it's huge, and we knew if we could get them in field goal situations, their kicker was a little erratic, and we've been doing a great job. That's our fourth block field goal all year, so our block unit has been doing an outstanding job, and it was a huge momentum swing. I think it energized the sidelines, and the offense took control of the game, and really at the end of the game, man, that was minor football. The line was pounding it. We were running basically the same play over and over again to a senior back that was running extremely hard, and he was injured. There's a couple guys that look out there, Plinky, Napier, they're out there hobbling. One of our linemen went down hobbling, and they just sucked it up, and nobody came off the field. We burned a timeout at one point because I saw about 8 guys out there limping. I said, we got to get our breath right here and try to finish this drive. But Mac managed the clock great at the end, and they burned all their timeouts because if they had a timeout at the end of the game, it probably would have been they would have been playing for a field goal. But because of the result that they burned their timeouts, they had to play for the score at the end, and it ended up being a 7-second play, and not like the Middle Tennessee game last year. That would have been 3 plays in that 7 seconds.
Was that the thinking on running it there on 3rd and goal, make them use that last
Make them burn their timeouts, and Jay Maddox is such a good kicker, and we really felt if we got it within 50 seconds and they utilized all their timeouts, we had a real good chance to win, because we knew again on the kickoff that he would probably bang it out of the end zone, which he did, and they'd start on the 25 with no timeouts. We'll take our chances doing that.
What does it mean that you guys are still bowl eligible? You guys, it comes down to it. You guys already have the head-to-head. what does this one mean, for those future plans?
Well, we talked about it with the players. We knew that we were 3-5, they were 4-4. If we beat them, we'd both be 4-5, 2-3 in conference, but we'd have head-to-head. Two teams on our side have been eliminated, so we're not dead yet, and our kids know that, and they want to go to a bowl game, and we got to get 2 of these next 3 to be bowl eligible, and our kids are going to go fight to do that, man. They want to go to a bowl game. The seniors want to finish strong, and regardless of how this season's gone, I'm very proud of this team.
At the beginning, Coach came to me and said, "Hey, this is all on you." And I said, "I love it. I love it." And that was it. Called the same play however many times in a row.
You didn't get a lot of carries before that. Was that to keep you fresh for that kind of moment?
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the rhyme or rhythm to the play calling. I just during the week I practice what I'm given and whatever's called, I run it. And so I honestly have no idea. But they call my number and I do what I'm supposed to.
You gassed there at the end?
Nah, not at all. We have a great strength and conditioning program. So top of the line.
And then same question as last time you guys beat an Owls team. 4th and 1, you're on into the field. You guys go for it. What does that say to you?
That just means Coach Kugler has a lot of trust in me and the O-line and the receivers blocking on the perimeter, and I really appreciate that. I mean, that's a real boost in confidence when we're backed up in our territory and the coach still trusts you to get that first down.
That last drive, what does that say for the O-line?
It says I'm probably gonna have to buy them something. I don't know, because a lot of people say whatever I did, whatever, but they don't get any glory, and that was all them. I promise you, it was all them.
3 games left. You still a bowl as well. What does that do for the team?
It boosts our morale a lot. I mean, Coach told us going into this game that if we'd beat Rice, we'd have the same record as them, but we'd have obviously the head-to-head matchup if we won. And so, that just means we're that much closer to our bowl dreams, and that's the goal every season. So, it's a big shot of confidence to our team.
What does it say about the team in general that you guys have responded the way you have after all the injuries, after everything that's gone wrong? You still have the guts to kind of pull stuff out.
We're fighters. We're fighters. You can say what you want about us. We may not be the most talented. I may not be the most talented, but we're going to go out there every game and fight. We're going to fight, and we're going to beat teams that people say we shouldn't, and we're just going to fight.
Seemed like Rice was making a lot of plays until you guys made the really big ones there at the end. Just talk about overcoming that.
Yeah, we had a couple coverages that kind of got blown a little bit, and they were able to convert some tough catches or good throws. But I'm proud of the defense being able to rally, and we shut down the running game, and when it came down to those big third downs and stuff, and we were able to get off the field and get the offensive ball.
What does this win mean to you guys in terms of your confidence and knowing you can do it now?
Oh, it's big. This put us right back in the spot, to go to a bowl game, and we can do it. And I think we proved it to ourselves, proved it to everybody. And we got this one down. We got 2 more to get the wins to go to 6, and we can do it definitely.
Proud of you of this team.
Oh, big time. Offense, when we needed them, they did it. And defense, when we needed them, we did it. It was a big stepping stone for us.
This year, last year against Middle Tennessee was big, but just given everything, all the injuries, how big is this?
Oh, it's huge. I think a lot of people count us out from all the injuries. LA went down today, and Jeremiah just stepped right in, and he dominated on the runs. And I think that's a big, that's a big point for us, and be able to show them that we can overcome that stuff, and that we're gonna keep us going.
Right before the block field goal, you guys had a chance to intercept the ball, but at any point you think oh my gosh, you could have had that ball.
At that point, you want to be able to make that play, but we were confident in ourselves that we were going to stop it. And they've had problems with field goals, and we had Nick Usher, who's a great blocker for that, and he got right in there and stopped it.
Did you think they were going to complete that Hail Mary?
No, no, we had too many guys down there, and I was just hoping for them just to bat it down, not bat it to one of them.